Hey, good morning, family. How you all doing today? This is Colin. Hope you all having a wonderful Tuesday morning. Well, I just want to start it off by saying, it's a great morning. Just got to give thanks. And I'm not a financial planner or advisor. I don't own the rights to the music, but I just wanted to share a thought with you all. My mother used to say, you could force a horse to water, but you can't let them drink. And you're probably saying, why does that matter? Well, basically, I've worked with several different colleagues over the years, both military as well as civilian, and also, acquaintances, different colleagues, anybody that would listen, and I would always sit down with them and share certain information. Some of the information I shared with them are, sitting down with them and helping them to decide what are the options in their 401k, and what are the best choices, and how to make sure that they're staying above inflation based on the choices they choose in their 401k. And most of the people that I've sat with, some of them didn't even know. Some of them been doing it for 5, 10 years, 20 years, and they were still getting 3% or even less than that because they were in fixed. And I sat down with them and showed them the difference and said, look, this is what you need to do to kind of grow your money, stay above inflation, and so you could come out ahead. And I was doing it for 2-3 years, and I had more money than some of them had in all this time that they were saving or trying to get ahead. And that's because they don't understand. So sometimes you have to educate people by showing them the options that are available and how it will impact them. And if they don't understand it, they're not going to take any risk. So that's why you take the time out to educate them and do that. So, and over the years, as I did that, most of the people that I sat with and go through this, some of them never did anything. Some of them never got back with me. Some of them never made any changes. And it's so sad. It's very disappointing because guess what happened? As you see your stuff doing well, you see your money growing, and you're just not able to help the people that you care about the most. And it's so sad because you want the best for those people, but it seems like they don't want it for themselves. So what can you do about that? Nothing, really. You did your best. You maybe go back to them and say, what happened to this? What happened to your 401k? Didn't you want me to show you the choices? And they say, yeah, I'll bring it tomorrow. I'll bring it next week. I'll bring it next month. And they never did. And over time, you seeing yours doing so well, and you're so excited about where you're going and how your money's growing, and you just can't do anything for these people. But don't feel bad. Try not to feel bad, really, because you've done your best, which is sharing the information. And I usually do a good job of sharing information to anybody who would listen. A lot of family members, I've done it too, and they haven't made any changes. And sometimes those family members come back to you and said, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And you help them when you can. But I'm a firm believer. You don't want to help somebody at the expense of, putting down yourself or delaying a bill for yourself while in the process of helping somebody else. Because guess what happened? Some of these people has not take the time out to put down an emergency account, which, they say you need 6 months to a year living expenses. It used to be 3 to 6 months, like 5-10 years ago, but now it's 6 months to a year that you need to put down to pay your bills. God forbid you lose your job, or things get real bad and you don't have the money to pay, or something emergency comes up. So now it's 6 months to a year. So keep that in mind. So what I say is, you force a horse to water, but you can't let them drink. That's exactly what that means. Is you could tell people, you could share ideas, you could do stuff, and if they don't do it, there's not much you can do because you've done your part. You share the information, and I still do that. I still have colleagues right now that never took the information, and I took the information because you say practice what you preach. So I'm sharing the information, but I'm living proof that information that I'm sharing is valuable and it's helping me, and I want to see it help other people, but they're not doing it. And I go back to saying, remember your grandmother always used to say one cocoa full basket? Well, the 10, the 20, the $30 adds up, because you might say $10 is not a big deal, but guess what? When you do $10 a week, and for the month you have 4 weeks in a month, that's $40. You put that away. You do that for the year, $40 a week. Say $40 a week, and you do that for 12 months. You have some money. or if you have $10 a week, that's $40, and you multiply that for the month, you got some money to play with or to start your emergency account. So don't feel bad if you start out small. You know, at the end of the day, you'll have something. If you do nothing, then you won't have anything. So life is short, but we still want to make the best of it. Sometimes you have to cut back on a meal. Instead of eating out 3 to 4 times a week, maybe you need to eat out 1 time a week or twice a week, or just, you know, get some tuna sandwich and keep it moving. Like I always tell friends and families that I would rather eat a tuna sandwich and be able to go on a vacation, travel and do what I want to do. Because I think I always say, don't quote me on this, but I always tell folks sometimes eating is overrated. And I eat to live, not live to eat. And when you look at and take it in perspective, I'd rather eat 1 good meal a day and have time. And this is not for everybody, but you know, you have time to travel and do all this stuff. I love to travel. I love to do things. So if I need to cut back on a meal, I'll cut back on a meal, even though I don't have to. But I don't need much to go on. So my philosophy is live life, enjoy, but always, always, always put some stuff down for emergency. And that's how I go through life, and I continue to do that. So I encourage folks that watch my channel, I'm asking if you could subscribe, like, share, because this information will definitely help somebody. So don't know who I'm talking to, but the right person hear it, it will help them. So what I'm going to talk about right now is just, you know, some different ideas. So here, right now, I don't know how long it's going to last, but you know, institutions are giving high yield savings account. They're paying 4 or 5%, and this may not last too long. So high yield savings account, while they're offering it, put some money into your high yield savings account instead of having it in the bank making 0.025 or 0.0025 percent on your money. High yield savings account is paying, like I said, 4 or 5%, 5.5%, and you have access to your money just like you'd have in the savings account. So go ahead right now, take advantage of that, and it will help you. So you know, if you're getting $5 on your money in a regular savings account, you can imagine if you're getting 5.5%, how much that will be when you do that for the year. So I challenge you to do that. Okay, it's not changing anything. It's just you getting out of your comfort zone and getting a little bit more on your money. So so that way you could do some more things with your money. And a lot of times, I was talking to somebody over the weekend, and they're saying, try to make as much money as you can. Don't worry about the taxes, because guess what? Uncle Sam is gonna get theirs anyway. So make as much money as you can, okay? And don't worry about that stuff. So every little bit adds up. And one of the keys as you go through life, you're gonna realize when you retire, or even if you're still working, the more income streams you have, the better. Because if you don't have to be there to generate that income, that's what we call financial independence or financial security. Because you're doing what you're doing and you have 4, 5, 6 income streams coming in. And that is such a beauty. You on your vacation, you're doing your thing, you're enjoying life, and you could go and check your accounts and you could see money coming in. Because at the end of the day, whether you're retired or not, you're still gonna have a monthly expenses. And some people have it very, very low. Some people have it very, very high. So as you get older, even in your young days, if you have it in a situation where your house is paid for, only thing you have is a car payment, and you have excess every month to cover your bills, that's financial freedom right there. So the quicker you can get to that point, the better it is for you. Okay? So that's the reason why we work. That's the reason why we do what we got to do to get to financial independence. So just keep that in mind and keep on the grind, stay on the grind, do what you do, and enjoy life as you do it. And it could be so fun, so much fun. So much fun if you could enjoy what you do and you know, and just continue on that journey. And you could just kind of, you know, like I'm doing right now, sharing this information, enjoying life, enjoying what I do, and at the same time, I'll be able to impact some people. So challenge you, get on it, start doing what you're doing, and you know, I'm sure you know you're going to have a bright future. Okay, we're on this journey together. I'm going to continue to share these videos. I know it will help somebody. So I thank you for your time, and I hope we will see each other at the top. All right, good luck.